Welcome in, welcome back, boys. Appreciate everybody hanging out in chat. Koala says, where's the wifey at? Ain't talked to her in a while. She's upstairs with the girls. Holding it down for us once again, man. Welcome in. We are back with the RLCS Open Qualifier number 3. I feel like I'm really far from my mic. I felt like I was really far from my mic. Day number 2 kicking off. This is the official team stream for Ascera Esports. I'm your host, Noted. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I had a feeling, man. I don't know why. I just had a feeling because the Spotify app wasn't working, so I'm using the web browser, so I had to adjust everything. That should be a little better. I don't know why I was so far away from my mic either. I'm not usually. But we're back, we're here. We had some technical difficulties, but we're going to get through it. Action is getting ready to kick off here in just a minute. If you want to follow along, you can drop !bracket in chat. We are in pool number 4. We are all the way at the bottom, facing off against HHS, that being the roster of Hokkaido, Splashy, and Hex. Have not casted for these guys before here on the channel, but we will see what we've got going on. It is going to be an action-packed day. We are starting off in the lowers, unfortunately. The boys started off with 2 clean sweeps yesterday, breezed through the first 2 rounds, and unfortunately in the winter semifinal against Monkey Bars, we had a tough run against those guys. They put us through it, but it's a fresh day. We got a clean slate and a fresh bracket to make it through into day 3. Everybody fighting for that coveted spot at the Boston Major, and fighting for those last minute RLCS points. Just waiting on the boys to join back. The lobbies are being created as we speak. Predictions should be wrapping up. If you haven't bet your points yet, it's probably your last chance to do so. Oh man. Went to Disney on Ice today, just so everybody knows. Took my 2-year-old to Disney on Ice. It was phenomenal. 10 out of 10 recommend. They were doing some crazy acrobatics and stuff out there. It's pretty wild. It was pretty wild, but we are here. We are back for the North American Open Qualifier, number 3. Most of the lobbies are going already. We are in the Unreal Nightmare next to New Pool. Kind of the 2 head runners. We got the Old Heads FC in here. Monkey Men and Monkey Bars. Gonna be a day ahead of us, but we're gonna get going here in just a second. Here in just a second. Just waiting on the boys to get back. Everybody's doing fresh resets, getting fresh connections, fresh Epic Games connections or Steam connections, whichever is the case. We're gonna get this kicked off. Appreciate everybody hanging out, tuning in on your Saturday. What everybody getting into on Saturday? Other than this, what we do today? What did we do, or what are we going to do? What are we doing after this? Potentially. Let's see here. Should be good. Should be good. I think we got everything. I think we got everything we need. Vegsta with the follow. Welcome in, sir. How are you guys going on your run? Which pool are you guys in today? There we go. In the lobby with Flex. Make sure I'm brought to the match. Make sure I get brought to the match. Appreciate that follow. Welcome in, everybody. About to kick this off. This is round 1, day number 2. We are facing off against HHS first. Alright. The Vexta. The Vexta. Alright. Be kicking this off here shortly. Half Moon, welcome in. Appreciate that follow. Welcome into the official team stream of Ascera Esports. I'm your host, Noted. I got all kind of things everywhere. We're kicking off day number 2 here in just a second versus HHS. Fighting for that last spot at the Boston Major. Got my big water today. My big water. So that I can glaze the boys of maximum efficiency. Quick draw. He's a furry now. I don't know about the aura. Well, oh, okay. You know. Aura might have took a hit. We don't know. We don't know. Who are we waiting on, Flex? Who are we waiting on, buddy, to kick this off? Maybe a green aura with flies. Yikes. Yikes. We got a few of them already kicked off with the hydrate. I got you. I got you, Koala. Went on that glass blowing date. Me and the wife need to do something like that. A little glass blowing date. Get out of the house. Treat ourselves. He just had a panda mask on later today. In the future? In the future, he's going to have one on later? Are you predicting, or do you know this for a fact? Is this like verified information? Why is my, what's going on here? I don't like on the corners. There we go. There we go. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I saw it. It was driving me nuts. It was driving me nuts. Are we ready, boys? Are we ready? Let's see. I think we got everybody. Just waiting on this to kick off. We got Praise, we got Flex, just waiting on Storm. It looks like the lobby's already going. There's Storm. Alright, we got the boys. We got everybody. Y'all ready? Alex, tell Flex to hurry up. Nobody tells Flex anything. Around here. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you're new around here. Flex does the telling around here. Alright? He's about to tell you all over day number 2. Alright, should be joining here in just a second. Y'all lock in. Get your drinks, get your slippers, get your snacks. It's about to happen. I'm Flex's master. I order him around. Well, be careful, alright? He's about to have a long day. Alright, here we go. Y'all ready? It's finally. Shirtle with the follow. Welcome in, homie. Appreciate the follow. This is North American Open Qualifier number 3, the official team stream of Ascera Esports. I did that backwards. I'm Noted, your host. Looks like we got everybody. We're getting ready to kick this off. This is round 1, game 1, best of 3s for the start of day number 2. Looks like we got everybody in the lobby, I believe. Just waiting on players to join the field. Did they only verse the one team? No, we're gonna have 5 if we make it to day 3. We gotta win 5. It's gonna be a long day. We are up against HHS first, but not only. I feel like I'm tripping. Like the boys are just chilling. There we go. Alright, round 1, game 1. Are we ready? 2 seconds, says Flex. 2 seconds. Alright. Round 1, game 1. These are best of 3, so they don't have to win every game, but they have to win the series. Storm off the ceiling. Hokkaido going to intercept. Kind of a slow start here in game 1. Good deletion there. Splashy going to take Storm off the field. Hokkaido trying to turn some pressure up for HHS. Praise going to boom that out midfield. Flex with the pickup. Not able to follow it up though. Now it's a free ball midfield. Hex going to rip a shot, but it's high. Praise just going to kill that pressure off. Not looking to take control yet. This is game 1. It's off in the feel-out period for both teams. We don't know that either of these teams have ever seen each other on the field, whether in scrims or in comp. So everybody kind of, it's a low start here in day number 2. Nobody wants to lose the first game. A little midfield opportunity. Hokkaido almost threaded the needle right there. First minute gone, and that was the first real opportunity we've seen HHS early up, but now we've got the boys midfield push going to be denied. Hokkaido kind of doing the most for this team early on, but it's just the start. Everybody going to get warmed up, and in these longer series, you know, we see different players step up in each game. Splashy little pass to Hokkaido, looking to redirect off the wall, finds his target, but play stopped short. Storm tries to get past Hex, but can't do it. Praise just going to boom this away again. Free chance here for Splashy, going to take the 50 with Storm. And now Ascera has some time to get a shot on. Praise rips one from pretty far back. Not very strong, but it was on target. Storm with the catch midfield. Praise going to take over, trying to kill that pressure off. Splashy wants to keep that play alive, but he's denied. Only for a second, though. Hex keeps it up. Still got 3 full minutes on the clock and an empty scoreboard. Not something you would see very often in day 1, but day 2, often the case in game 1. Everybody's warming up. Everybody knows that it matters all day today. Every second of every game. So we're going to see some locked in warmed up, pretty much primed and ready to go. These guys have been scrimming all day. I would imagine shot just short of the goal there for Storm. Gonna reset here. Flex gonna take that off the wall. Takes a soft shot. Hokkaido off the back wall though. Might have helped us out. Praise not able to find the double. Finally getting some opportunities here for Ascera Esports. Getting some motion going in the match. Just past the halfway point. Took them a couple minutes, but now we're starting to see some aggressiveness and some activity coming from Ascera. They just got to find the back of the net once, get that ice broken, and then the tempo turns. Good 50 there for Splashy. Play unfortunately dies out for them there, but it's sent back. Could be a chance. Flex only had 20 in the tank. Couldn't stay on the ball, but he at least got the clear away. Flex can't get past Hokkaido. Just going to dump it over into the other corner. Storm and Praise. Not sure who is going to take it. I hope we're communicating in the VC. It's emotional support wife. This is a best of threes. Best of threes. If they're being wild, let me know. I can definitely help out. Storm looking for the center. Hokkaido once again in the way. Definitely so far in game one the MVP for that squad. Done the most. Not to say the others haven't been helping out, but I've definitely said his name more than anybody so far out here. Still an empty scoreboard. Only 70 seconds left on the clock here in game one. The first one could be the only one. Praise almost own goaled that. Thank goodness teammate helped him out and bumped him through it. King falls. Appreciate that follow. Welcome in. Good to see you in chat. Kaido looking to take this one on the ground. Fight it out in the corner. Good beat by Storm. Haven't been saying your name enough, buddy. Get in that fight. We got less than 50 seconds to get this done. Best of three means the winner of this one goes on match point. Praise going to follow this one midfield. Had enough boost to get past one defender, but there's two back in the net. Not going to have any success there. Dangerous touch from Flex. Set up Hex. Dang, man. That's unfortunate. That's not the touch he was looking for, but it's what he got. And the opponents are definitely going to make you pay for mistakes out here. This is day two. Everybody knows that every game matters. We still got time on the clock. 32 seconds for Ascera to tie this up. We might need to go to overtime in game one. And to be honest, I need to wake up anyways. I had a long nap before this. Disney on Ice wore me out, guys. And I'm not even embarrassed to say that. It was a whole event. So I had a long old nap. Wake me up with some overtime. Musty from Praise off the sidewall. Put a little mustard on it. Do it with style. Why not go for a clip while you're at it, rocking the SSG decal? And that was probably one of my favorite ones, to be honest. That was the one that came out with the when Arsenal was on the squad. Praise not able to find him on the back wall, and Hex gets his second. HHS gonna take game one. It's looking like with only 5 seconds left on the clock. Hex got both of them. I was talking about Hokkaido all game, and Hex said, "Hold on, hold the phone. Let me give you something to talk about." We definitely got next. We definitely got next. Backflip and can't capitalize there. Good game from both teams. We'll take a quick look at some stats here. It was a good fight from both. It was a long start, man. We didn't see our first goal until the final minute, and then we saw two. Hex, the MVP, obviously, 506 points. He was on the hunt for the Hattie, but didn't have enough time. 2 saves and 3 shots. Praise, 178 points was the most we had on our side of the field, and he only had 2 shots. The guys really just got to find some motion here. They got to find a way to turn this around. They're definitely capable of playing with this team. They can match the speed, they can match the intensity, and they definitely have the mechanics to be out here, but they've got to get a game plan together. It looks like we've got a couple players going to be joining back here, and then we're going to kick this off. Game number 2, HHS on match point. No reservation found. Everybody left and is going to have to join back, but that is okay. We are coming back here in just a second to kick off game number 2. Just the first one. The warm-up is over. Just waiting on HHS to join back into the lobby. Just waiting on HHS to join back in. Everybody getting a fresh refresh off of that one. I'll hop back in the booth while I got a second. Huge shout out to Alex, man, and Ascera Esports for bringing me in. Rlcs Open Qualifier number 3. Last chance for a spot at Boston. Glad to be joining in and popping on the mic for the boys here in day number 2. Day number 1 was awesome. They're here. They're here. They're ready. We got players on the field. Let's go game 2. HHS on match point. We're going to have to win 2 in a row to keep this series going. Good win on the kickoff, but Flex goes flying past the ball. Hex going to take over, gets past Storm. There's a good bump. Praise not able to find the ball. That could have been dangerous. Flex to clear. Storm pass. Good 50 there. It would have been a beautiful team play to start us off in the first 15 seconds, but unfortunately, no goal. Storm now's got plenty of time, plenty of space, and an abundance of boost. Let's see what he can do with it. 50 on the takeoff from the wall. Going to take a 50 with Hokkaido. He has definitely been that first man, that aggressor, more often than not, and I would love to see some physicality start taking that guy off the field. Good pickup by Storm. Flex, good shot on target, but not a lot of sauce. Going to be an easy save for Hex. Lost his boost to Storm, picks up the other one. Now everybody's low. Everybody on the other team's low. We need to capitalize on that smart play. We're doing things right. Let's get a little bit more physical, take control instead of boom maybe. And we got this turned back around. First minute gone, an abundance of time to go. Free ball in front of the net. Storm, hand up. Flex has got to get there, shot and saved. Tried to thread the needle, couldn't find it. Way to stay in that fight though. Prey's going to take over. Storm needs to get a bump, but he was out of boost. Couldn't do anything else to help. Hey, just get out of the play. Just get out of the play. Everybody's out of boost. Good shutdown denial there by Praise. Can't find the follow-up touch, but Flex has got the ball midfield, loses it to Hokkaido. Storms up, got to get there first. He manages to stay in the fight. I did not think he had an angle on that ball at all. Praise might be able to double here, can't get there in time. 3:20 on the clock. Flex looking for somebody to pass to. Praise is rotated out. Storm takes over. It was a good shot, good placement, but man, Hex has been a steel curtain out here. Pretty much impossible to get past him. That shot is wide, and thankfully, because Storm was not there when he needed to be. Still a bunch of time left to go. Still an empty scoreboard. The boys are playing great, but they're up against a tough squad. Storm booms high. Back wall opportunity denied. Not going to find a double there. Splashy now. Looking to redirect, and it's there, but nobody to shoot it for him. Hex. Tough position. Stays with the ball, though. Great pass, but praise. Deserves some praise for that, Reed. Way to throw yourself in there, because that would have been an empty net had you not challenged. We're just past the halfway point of game number 2. HHS on match point. The boys got to win this one to keep moving forward. We are in the lowers already. Hokkaido. Man, doing it by himself with very low boost, but still manages to get a center off. Storm going to get in the way of that, but we're fighting it out in the corner, and man, I do not like our positioning right now. Good demo there. Physicality often the difference maker, especially in games like these where it's just very low scoring. You remove the right defender and you have a lane to shoot. But man, they've been locked in on D on both sides, and now Splash almost threaded the needle. Hex is there and finds the open spot. Minute and 46 left to go. HHS just stayed in it. I mean, they were refusing to not score there. Still plenty of time. Minute and 46. It's only a 1-goal deficit, but we've got to score pretty soon because we need at least 2 to win this, and this is not an easy team to score against. Splashy. Shut down. Good bump there by Storm. Get physical out there. Start pushing people around. They're not going to give it to you for free. You got to take it from them. Minute and 26. Flex over to Storm. Good catch. Got to stay on the ball. We can't keep giving it up to them. Unfortunately, just can't find the touches we need out here. Praise. Good job keeping that ball alive. Flex gets past one. The steel curtain, that is Hex, man. I'm telling you. Hexo Cortisol has been pretty much perfect on the goal line. Praise gets beat by Hokkaido. Very fast, very accurate player, Hokkaido. We've seen him pretty much first to the ball at all times. Oh man, couldn't find a shot there. He was up, but unsuccessful, and thankfully, because we definitely can't afford to come back from 2 right now. 50 didn't really go our way, but Storm almost surprised us all. 36 seconds. We need it, and we need it now, boys. We have got to score. Good 50 there. Splashy up, looking to double. Might be able to do it by himself with 0 in the tank. And excuse me, he did have 1, but he didn't even need to use it. 16 seconds left on the clock. And with style, HHS are 2-goal lead. We need 1, and then we need a kickoff goal with 5 seconds left on the clock. Man, splashy. Oh my goodness. Confident in that one on the goal line. HHS managed to pull it off. We'll take a quick look at some stats. 545 points for Hex. Is this best of 5 or best of 3? I thought it was best of 3. They're readying up. They're readying up. Are they just lying to me? Is that the issue? They made an announcement. They made an announcement. Is it best of 5? They're here. They're expecting to play. Kaza, wait. Are you... Who's your friend? Who's your friend? I guess this is best of 5. Dude, why would North America and SAM brackets be completely different? Just the amount of teams that signed up? Flex? You know Flex? Let's go, dude. Yeah, I'm surprised you weren't here yesterday. It's funny that we all know each other. We all know each other. Just all around. Yeah, we're just waiting on Praise to join back. I'm just waiting on Praise to join back. You're one of his mods? Flex, dude. How is one of your mods my graphic designer? That's funny. Okay, well I guess we got a little more chances and times. I thought we were done. I thought we were done. Here we go. Best of 5s. Game 3. Still match point. Still match point for HHS. Boys gotta lock in. Boys gotta lock in. Vex is his mod too. Let's go, boys. It's just like there's 3,500 players signed up for Open 3 in North America, and we all know each other. We just all know each other. Good beat there by Kaido. Storm got a little time, a little space, and had some boost. Used most of it. Off the ceiling with 0. Stayed with it. Unfortunately, not able to convert there. First 30 seconds. Been a decent start for Ascera, but they have got to be perfect here in game number 3. They have got a second chance at life, but that one, man, overcommit there by Hex. They are hungry to finish this off with the sweep, and unfortunately, bit off a little too soon there. Hex now from the heavens gets past 1. Should have went for the bump, but chose not to. Thought he might be able to follow it up with a rebound, but denied ultimately chance here. Flex gets his bump, but unfortunately couldn't get the shot on in time. Now Storm can't find his follow-up. Big chances there for Ascera. We've had about 3 chances back-to-back in the last minute and 30. Now Flex with an empty take. Just got to float into the net. Can't do a thing about it. But a good bump there on Hokkaido, and I'm loving the physicality we're seeing out here. I'm loving the physicality we see here in Game 3. We didn't really see enough of it in the last 2. Could be a chance here. Could be a chance here with a different mentality. Reverse sweep in sights. Praise over to Flex. This game does look better already. I completely agree. We were pretty much on the back foot all of game 1 and game 2. We kept it close. We didn't really allow all that many goals, but the ones that we did allow were kind of, I don't want to say silly, but they were kind of silly. Like, they weren't like, they didn't outplay us. We outplayed ourselves. But we're 2 minutes in. Empty scoreboard once again. Storm up. Good pre-jump there. Keep that pressure up. Stay in their faces. Don't give them any room to breathe. They are comfortable. They are confident. They think they're sweeping you, but you're going to prove them wrong, and you're going to do it right here. Pass shot and scored. Praise over to Flex. And that's the recipe right there, boys. Pass, shoot, score. Hokkaido just had to watch. There was nothing he could do. He committed to the right corner, and you shot left. 2:45 on the clock. Ascera in the lead. Keep that pressure up. Storm now got all the time in the world. Gonna take this coast to coast. Nah, 50 with Hokkaido. Praise got to clear that out. Hokkaido, man, I didn't even see your name. I just knew it was you because you were first to the ball. That's been your MO. And Flex with a good beat. Not quite on target, but keep that pressure up. Yes, sir. That's what we need. Take them out of the field. They can't save it if they're not there. 2:22. We're past the halfway point. Splashy down midfield. Hokkaido up, looking to redirect. Can't find his skim. Storm with a pop high midfield. Praise needed to get a demo right there. Unfortunately, I don't think he had the boost to commit to the play, so he went and stole theirs. And that was a good choice. Splashy, already empty. Passes over to Hokkaido. That was a great shot, but Praise made a better save. We've got minute and 20. Or, I'm sorry, 2 minutes left to go. Hokkaido not able to find his double. Shot by Hex was soft. Good clear by Flex. Hex and Flex. Man, that's tough. Praise gets the 50. Not quite a shot, but it keeps the play alive. Minute and 38. Boys just got to kill time. We don't even need another goal. We'll take a 1-goal game. Good pop by Praise. Stays with it, but loses that 50 hit Hokkaido. Flex should be there first. Good shot and saved again. Hex, Cortisol, that third man. I'm telling you. Like, it's 1, 2, and 3. You got Hex up front. You got Splashy midfield. Or, I'm sorry, Hokkaido up front and Hex in the goal. They stay in their positions. Hokkaido, yep, first man. Over to Hex, and that one going to be the tie-up. Good team play there by HHS. Minute and 8 seconds left to go. Plenty of the time for the boys to regain their lead, but they've got to keep that pressure up, and they need to keep playing physical. It worked out for us in that first 2 minutes. Hokkaido there bumping Storm off, but gets removed by Praise. Great job there, and yes, sir, shot and saved. Keep demoing. Keep getting those bumps. Maintain control of the ball. That's all we got to do. Flex goes flying past. Can't find his target. 50 seconds left to go. Good pass down from Hex midfield, but Flex takes over. I keep having to say those back to back. You two play on opposite sides of the field of each other or something. Put 50 in each other. 35 seconds. Good bump by Praise. Going to leave the ball for Flex. 35. Good use of the dodge. Gets the bump on Hex, but second man is in the way. Splashy does make the save. 24 seconds. Good 50 there in the midfield by Hokkaido. Flex gets a little pinch. Splashy can't find the ball, though. Hex going to help him out. Dang, that was an unfortunate touch, but great defense by Flex. Hex thought he was getting a free one, but we got 10 seconds and a shot by Storm. I haven't said your name in like 3 minutes. Thank you so much for showing up, sir. Thank you for showing up. Keeping the boys alive. 8 seconds left on the clock. Storm finally on the scoreboard. We got a 1-goal lead. We got to maintain. We got to maintain. Praise going to rip one from midfield. Not quite on target, but they got the lead, and that'll be enough. Let's go, boys. Get me hyped up over here. Giving us hope. Giving us hope. Flex, the MVP out there. Had 379 points. Did a little bit of everything. And, man, they had 11 shots. 11 shots for Ascera Esports, only 3 on the other side of the field, and it's because of 2 things. You stayed physical, so they couldn't stay as aggressive as they wanted to be, and you stayed more aggressive than them. And that is what you got to do. Keep that pressure up. Don't take your foot off the gas. We got to win a bunch of games left today. We got to win a bunch of games left today. We can't afford to win any more for at least 3. At least 3. So keep it up. Good job, Storm, getting that last second goal there. Secure in the win. He's going to get a reset right now. Storm's going to get a fresh connection real quick. Reverse sweep insights. They thought they had it, but we are on the hunt. Just waiting on Storm to join back. He might have had to take a little breather. He's here. The boys are here. Let's kick off game number 4. Good demo there. Storm takes Splashy off, and Praise should have shot it, but chose to go for the fake instead. Defense did not get sold on it. 10 seconds in. Thought we were getting that kickoff goal, but that's all right. We got a clean scoreboard once again, and we just keep that same game plan alive. Stay physical, pass, shoot, score, don't give up the ball. Flex. Good pass to Praise, who is up, but gets beat to the ball. Splashy gets bumped off the play. Hokkaido going to grab it midfield. Gets a reset, can't use it. Flex intercepts, and Praise, great job using the body there. Shutting that play down. Been a couple opportunities on each side of the field now in game number 4. But both teams locked in. Could be the last one. HHS been on match point for a second now, but unfortunately, that one going to be just short. Splashy not able to find the net. Good demo there. Hokkaido going to take Storm off the field as Splashy sets up Hex. Great team play there by HHS. Everybody moving to get the ball controlled to the other side of the field. That one going to be wide, and thankfully the boys were not in a great spot to defend that shot. Oh, unfortunately, Flex bumps Storm. Could have been a dangerous situation, but they maintained control. Flex with the ground dribble. Got past a couple defenders, but couldn't get an angle on the goal. Good beat by Flex. Hokkaido up, but Praise's pre-jump is good. Makes it difficult for Hex to get a read. Splashy's touch is dangerous. Just dragging it in front of his own net. Storm like a shark there. Just waiting for his opportunity. Good pass. Praise with a beautiful redirect. I was not expecting that with that tornado spin, but he did manage to find the ball. Hokkaido misses. Starting to see HHS make some mistakes. We got to capitalize on those. Starting to see some slips. They were locked in for like 3 games straight, but man, now we're starting to see the cracks, and we need to exploit them. Good beat by Storm. Stays with the ball, but he's out of gas. Splashy up high, going to intercept, but Flex takes over. Little midfield miss on both sides of the field there. Free ball. Hex just going to take a soft shot, but shut down. Oh my, I'm so sorry if you're stuck in an ad or you're coming back from an ad. My mod's not here. I should have modded somebody to skip the ads. Good 50 there. Great follow-up by Flex. Praise had just enough to get to the ball, but not enough to get a good angle on it. 120 seconds. Still an empty scoreboard. Ascera has to win this one to stay alive. Good solo effort by Splashy, but not quite on target. Hex almost had a nasty angle right there. Wasn't able to capitalize. And now Praise just going to boom it away midfield. Splashy's up. Does get the catch. Not able to stay on. Hokkaido going to take over. Looking to double, but denied. 2 defenders in the way. Man. Aggressive play styles on both sides of the field. Final minute and 30 ticking away. Hex with control, playing the slow game, and I love to see it. It's been pretty quick speed from both sides of the field. The tempo has been consistent all of day 2 already. Everybody's playing really safe still as well. You know, I expected it to get kind of all gas, no breaky here for HHS, but there's a bunch of space between everybody. They're all playing kind of safe. Nobody's really overcommitting too much. Hex could have thrown himself into that play there. He had about 30 in the tank, but he chose not to. And I think it's because they know that Ascera has finally warmed up. They're finally gelling. A couple good bounces went their way, and oh my God, I wasn't even commenting on the shot because I didn't think it had a snow's chance in hell of making it, but sure enough, Flex. Great placement, unsavable. Now Ascera in the lead. They got a minute and 47 they got 47 seconds left to kill, and that's a bunch of time on the clock, but they have been playing great. They've kept them shut out for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 40 seconds more is not impossible. Good clear away there. Storm gonna dump that back into the corner. Hokkaido drops that down. Splashy with possession, but maybe not for long. 10 in the tank. Good denial there. Good pre-jump by Praise. They cannot afford to give them any opportunities. They need to be on every ball, every challenge, every touch has to go contested out here, and that was a good one there by Flex. Final 10 seconds ticking away, and that one could be the tie-up. Free ball again. Flex has got to get there, and he does. Man, that was a big chance for HHS to tie it up, and fortunately for us, we just got to get the ball on the ground. Going to take a 0 second, and it's not going to happen here in Game 4. We are going the distance. We're going Game 5. The reverse sweep is in sights. Flex, once again, the MVP, and that's kind of been the story of the night for this team. 398 points, had 1 goal, 1 save, 2 shots. Splashy did as much as he could, was right on his heels on the other side of the field, but not enough, and now we are going to game number 5. Storm going to get a quick reset once again. I get it. They're nervous, easy win. I agree. I actually agree. I think they have this squad. I think they can definitely pull this off. They're nervous. It's day 2. They had a tough final series in day number 1. And I can imagine there's some nerves coming into day 2. But I have faith in this squad. The reverse sweep is going to happen. And we don't have to wait to find out. Because the boys are ready. You're ready. I'm ready. Let's go ahead and kick off game 5. Splashy gonna have to take this one coast to coast. That was a good challenge by Praise, but unfortunately couldn't find the ball or the defender, and either would have worked. Man, free ball again. Great job by Storm getting in the way. Have not been saying his name a whole lot today compared to yesterday, and I really think there's a connectivity issue going on, and he's really playing as safe as possible out here, and I get it. He did get the game winner in game number 3, and that we desperately needed. But we have got to lock in, and we have got to be full potential out here. We cannot be playing safe or scared, even if there's connectivity issues. We got to play like we're making every touch, and that one going to find its way. Heck's going to break the ice. 40 seconds in, the boys are playing a little too safe. Well, that wasn't safe. That was risky. Storm misses the ball, and Flex wasn't back in time. HHS going to take the first one. Storm going to take the first possession on the kickoff. Good 50 there by Splashy. Praise a little overextended. I think he was looking for a demo that he could not find, and unfortunately when you don't get that demo, now you're overextended and they're 3 up. First minute gone. Only one on the scoreboard. Splashy looking for a solo effort and almost found the angle. It was a good push. We got to be challenging that earlier. We need to be stuffing it down their throat at this point. This is game 5. They're already got a goal. We need one to tie it up. And we need it pretty quick because we can't be on the back foot. Man, off the post and cleaned up by the sender. Splashy gonna make it 2. Storm wasn't able to get the demo. And unfortunately, it just kind of left them in a 2v1 scenario. Free ball in the midfield. Flex finds it, sends it over Storm's way, but can he get there first? Only for the 50. Splashy to clear. Doesn't really get the ball he's looking for, and now it's a chance for the third. Hokkaido shoots it, but Storm makes the save. Man, yeah, talk about blood pumping. I know their blood's pumping right now. They got to take a couple deep breaths. They got to lean forward because they're not out of this. Good chance for Praise. Shoots, and that one, yes sir, not saving that. 3:16 left to go, and now we're only down by 1. It was a really good challenge there. Hokkaido thought he was getting in the way, but he ends up helping us out, and we'll take all the help we can get. This is game 5. We're down by 1. Any mistake is one that we need to capitalize. Storm, I'm not sure what just happened, but we got to get the ball. We got to get the ball, and we got to get it moving. Gets past Splashy. Heck's in the way. Does win that 50. Good pass over from Flex to Praise, but he's not quite on target. Does get a piece of the ball. Splashy with the majority and control only for a second. Storm just goes flying past. That's unfortunate. Just keep killing that pressure off, boys. We've been facing a lot of it today already, and it's not going to get any easier as the day progresses. Storm with the center. Praise. Great shot, but just a touch high. Crossbar in the way. Flex almost couldn't get in the way of that one. And God bless, it's been a weird start today too. 2:20 on the clock. Praise. Yes, sir. That was beautiful. Unfortunately, it didn't end up being a conversion, but get mad. I can see it. That was an angry flick. I could tell. Get mad. Get this dub finished off. You still got plenty of time. You only need one goal. You are not out of this. You fought hard to get to this point, and you deserve it. Stay with it. Storm does get the demo. Way to body through that. He's going to respawn on the right side. Now they're stacked up. The left was open. Storm needed to stay in the fight. Can't be rotating out of that. We're still down a goal. It is time for all gas, no brakes. Officially free ball midfield. Get there first. And I think there's something going on with Storm's internet. There's got to be. There's got to be something going on. Because that's not the Storm we saw yesterday. For sure not. Free ball in the midfield once again. Storm, just not the touch he was looking for. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with him, but it's definitely not the performance we saw yesterday. Minute 20 left to go. We still need a goal. Storm does get a great 50 right there. Flex has got to get the ball. Back over to Storm with an empty tank. Shot. Yes, sir. That was good team play. That's great. Just keep that up right there. Out of boost, but that's okay. Keep the play alive. Keep it moving. Now rotate out. Nope, not the bump. Rotate out, but that's all right. That's all right. Nobody panic. Everybody keep your shirts on. We still got a full minute. Praise goes flying past the ball. It's a 3v1 right now. Everybody else is racing back. Storm over to Flex. Another good team play. Keep it up. Keep it up. That's all you got to do. Just keep that pressure alive. They're on the back foot right now. They're panicking. They know that you have a chance at winning this. They know that you can win this. Good bump. Got to get the clear. Woo! Hokkaido. I had a feeling that one was going to find its way. Unfortunate. HHS now has a 2-goal lead. The boys still have a chance. There's 37 seconds, and you can do a lot in 37 seconds. I mean, you could score 4 or 5 goals in 37 seconds. But we got to be perfect. We got to be perfect. Shake it off. Nothing else matters up to this point. We got 30 seconds of Rocket League to go. We got to score 2 goals. That's all there is to it. Storm bumped off the play, but a great challenge off the ceiling. There you go, sir. Where was that at the last 4.5 minutes? I know you got it in you. We just haven't seen it on the field. Flex. Trying to keep the play alive. You got 20. You need a goal, and you need it pretty soon. Splashy over to Hokkaido. They would love to put one more in. The nail in the coffin, because it's still doable right now. You need one. Coast to coast. Praises up. Great touch. Backboard. Opportunity. Storm committed a little too early, but that's okay. Final seconds. It was a great series. You had a great chance out here. They played great. I think there were some technical difficulties in the way here. We'll take a quick look at some stats. Boys had a good fight. It was a good fight. They did everything they could out here. Take a quick look. Unfortunate for them. It was a good run. It happens though, guys. It happens. That is part of the game. Something had to have changed or happened entering Game 5. They looked so good. Something was going on with Storm, and I would love to get the backstory on that because I saw him play so well yesterday. So well. So aggressive. Very mechanical player. Very accurate player. That was something I noticed about him very earlier on yesterday was every time he shot, he scored. It's unfortunate, but something was going on. Something was going on with Storm. That's not the Storm that we saw yesterday. Let's pop in. We got 7 people. We will be back next split. Don't you guys worry. Let's find out who we are going to raid really quick. Looks like we got McMaster. We got Zek Voxtel. Oh yeah, KCG. Let's go ahead and pop in on Zek. You guys tap in on this raid. Thank you guys so much for having me, Ascera. It was a tough run, but I had a lot of fun. Love you guys so much, man. And we will definitely be back. Oh, see, Half Moon was reading my mind. He actually asked me to co-cast with him. Let me hop in the booth real quick. Zek actually asked me to co-cast with him, and I was like, hey man, I'm actually doing my own team stream, but we just got knocked out, so let's go ahead and pop in on the raid. You guys be good, man. Thank you guys so much. Show some love to Zek Vaxtel for me. Tap in on this raid. We got 5. Give me like 3 or 4 more. 7. 1 more. We got 1 more person. Tap in on the raid. We're going. Y'all be good, man. Thank you so much.